Hi, welcome back to my channel, your cozy space on the internet, all about social media, content creation, and how you can actually turn this into a real career. If curious ka kung paano maging social media manager kasi gusto mo nang mag-resign sa work mo or nakapag-resign ka na, then you are in the right place. If you're asking, can I become a social media manager in 2025 without any experience? Then my answer is yes. Oo, and I'm going to break it down for you. But first, let me introduce myself real quick. I'm Noemi. I've been a social media manager for almost 4 years now, and I don't have any marketing degree. I had zero experience when it comes to social media marketing. Nung nag-resign ako sa work ko, my goal was to sell coffee lang talaga. Yes, that was the dream. While selling coffee, I took that opportunity na din to get other part-time gigs. And I started doing tons of research and dun ko na rin nalaman yung all things about social media marketing or yung work as a social media manager. Now, 4 years later, this is my full-time career and I'm so blessed to have this opportunity to work with clients all over the world. I get to manage their business accounts, social media accounts. Imagine, isang probinsyana lang, di ba? I was able to have that opportunity to work with awesome business owners around the globe. I now call myself a social media strategist and mentor because I do a lot more. I create launch strategies, content plan, analytics, and so much more. And the best part din talaga, if you are a freelancer, you are your own boss and you get to promote yourself. So, I promoted myself. But seriously, after gaining real skills, working with tons of clients, investing in learning, I gave myself that title. And of course, you can too. Now, I also mentor aspiring creatives and freelancers like you who want to start their own journey. That's why I'm here on YouTube to share the basics, help you get started, and later dive deeper into real strategies. Let's talk about the number one thing that matters when it comes to social media marketing, and that is experience. Bakit experience? Kakasabi ko nga lang na hindi kailangan ng experience. But here is the good news. Diba nabanggit ko nga na hindi kailangan ng diploma, marketing degree, or any certifications when it comes to being a social media manager. Hindi ako naka-experience ever ng client ko before na nanghingi ng diploma or nanghingi ng certification or whatnot. What they care about is one thing. Can you deliver results? And the way you prove that is through testimonials, past projects, or yung mga real insights or data from the accounts na mga na-manage mo before. But the question is, paano mo nga gagawin yun if wala ka experience? I'm going to share tips kung paano ka mag-build ng experience from scratch so you can land your first ever social media client. First tip is work for free. I know hindi siya ideal, but this is necessary if wala ka pang experience. Working for free at the beginning is the fastest way na magkaroon ka ng experience, ma-acquire mo yung mga skills na kailangan mo, and at the same time, ma-build mo yung portfolio mo. So, if meron kang kakilala na may small business, merong bakery, nagtitinda ng wake-up, or nagtitinda ng sabon, or whatever, offer to help them for free. So, sabihin mo, ikaw magmamanage ng social media account nila. Let's say for a week or a month, in exchange for a testimonial. Hindi ka lang nagkaroon ng testimonial, nakapag-practice ka pa ng skill mo and you get to have the real experience na pwede mong ma-showcase later sa portfolio mo. And this is literally how most freelancers started. Second tip is start your own page. This is one of my favorite tips kasi ito yung nag-work sa akin. Nag-start ako ng page, doon talaga ako nakakuha ng client and ganito rin yung ginawa ng mga students ko inside nung mentorship ko. So, we started our own page. Wala kang friend or wala kang makuhang pro bono na client, then start your own page. create a passion page or start your own account. Just create the content. Actually, my first ever social media manager client, hinar niya ako because of the coffee page na hinahandle ko. Diba sabi ko nga, goal ko lang before is to sell coffee. So, online cafe lang siya, wala akong physical store. So, gumawa lang ako ng page and doon ko minamarket yung coffee bottles ko. And ayun din yung ginamit ko as my portfolio. And ayun na, to make the long story short, yun yung ginamit kong portfolio. And that is the main reason kung bakit ako hinire nung first ever social media client ko. Ayun nga, if wala kang makuhang opportunity to get a real client, then be your own client. Experiment ka sa mga platforms and actually build the page para at first hand pa lang, alam mo na kung ano yung mga gagawin. Post consistently, track your progress, check your analytics kasi ito talaga yung magiging way para matuto ka and at the same time, meron kang ipakitang experience or growth when it comes to social media market. My next tip is build your own offers. This part can be super duper overwhelming kasi sobrang daming platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and so on. And sobrang daming service mong pwedeng ibigay. But my advice is to follow what lights you up. Do you love editing videos? Do you love writing captions or more on designing ka? Start doon sa mga skills na na-enjoy mo para in the long run, mas maging efficient ka and mas madali on your end. Again, another best part of being a freelancer is you are your own boss. You are the CEO of your brand and no one tells you what to do. You create the service based on what you are good at and what you love. For example, nung nagsimula ako, na-discover ko kaagad na Instagram talaga yung gusto kong platform and hindi Facebook. Hindi ako fan ng Facebook. So, nag-focus ako sa Instagram. And doon talaga ako nakahanap ng client. Ayun yung naging main platform ko. And ngayon, after 4 years, ngayon lang ako nag-explore dito sa YouTube. Nung nagsisimula pa lang din ako, ang goal ko talaga is to work with product-based business owners. So, gusto kong mag-handle ng mga accounts na may produkto talaga, may actual product. Kasi feeling ko, mas madali siyang ma-market, mas madali siyang gawa ng mga social media strategy. Then, eventually, mas na-realize ko pala na na-enjoy ko na i-handle yung mga social media accounts ng mga creatives just like me, mga fellow business owners, fellow service-based brands. So, last year, I finally decided to niche na. Naging main service ko talaga is helping creatives with their social media platforms. Unlike before talaga, sabi ko product-based lang ako. Discover ko na service-based pala yung mas na-enjoy kong katrabaho. And yung tawag doon is you have your specific niche na instead of like being general. Kagandahan lang if you have your own specific niche, mas madali kang makapag-target ng ideal audience mo. Madali mo silang kakausapin sa mga marketing campaigns mo kasi you are parang meron ka ng actual person na kinakausap. And another factor din kapag meron kang focus area is nagiging specialist ka. And of course, if meron kang specialization, let's say for me, Instagram yung main platform ko for fellow creatives, diba? I became a specialist on a certain area. I get to charge more because I have a specialized field. Another example para mas madaling maintindihan is yung mga generalist doctors. Diba sila yung na-cure ng mga headaches, mga flu, colds, and so on. Market nila is super broad. Of course, marami rin silang competitor. Pero if mag-niche down yung doctor and ang i-cure niya na lang is kunyari condition ng puso, of course, nagiging specialist na sila sa puso and they get to earn more kasi meron silang specialized knowledge and at the same time, meron silang target audience. Of course, nagkakaroon sila ng target audience ng mga naghahanap ng specialista sa puso. But if nagsimula ka pa lang, hindi naman necessarily na meron ka na agad niche. So, it's okay to start as a generalist kasi ganun din ako before. You have to start para alam mo kung ano yung magugustuhan mo. Start exploring, start experimenting para mas makapag-practice ka pa and alam mo talaga kung ano yung niche or specific service ang gusto mong i-offer sa mga future clients mo. Actually, diyan din ako nagsimula. Nung nag-start pa lang ako, lahat ng mga social media accounts, hinandle ko, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, even yung paggawa ng website, copywriting, email newsletter. So, lahat yan, pinagdaanan ko. And yun nga, after so many experiences, and napagtanto ko na ang gusto ko talaga is Instagram. And my next tip is to put yourself out there. Of course, hindi ka magkakaroon ng client if hindi nila alam na nag-exist ka, if hindi ka nila kilala. So, ngayon pa lang, mag-show up ka na, start posting, start experimenting, start learning. Even if you are still a beginner, start networking, mag-send ka ng mag-send ng mga services mo, mag-apply ka sa mga job offers. You don't need to pretend that you are an expert. Just be real and authentic. When I started out, napakahirap talaga, but chinaga ko lang. Every day, meron akong activities na magsasend ako ng ganito for certain people. Talagang nagre-reach out ako dun sa mga potential clients. Nag-show up ako sa social media, pinamarket ko yung sarili ko. So, ganun din kayo, keep pushing lang. Mahirap yan sa simula. Sabi nga nila, nothing worth having ever comes easy. Keep pushing lang, and I know your hard work is so worth it. And my last tip for today's video is to learn the tools of the trade. Ngayon pa lang, familiarize yourself with the basic social media tools, anong mga applications yung gagamitin mo, anong mga social media accounts yung ina-manage mo. Kasi usually, since 'di ba yung client, they are asking if you can deliver results. And minsan, nagtatanong sila kung ano yung application or ano yung tools na ginagamit mo. Umpisa pa lang, magpa-impress ka na. Sabihin mo na alam mo na yung Canva. Of course, dapat alam mo talaga. So, aralin mo na yung mga basic tools like Canva for designing, copywriting, etc. So, alamin mo na lahat para handa ka if ever na mag-hop ka na sa discovery call with a client. Or sa corporate world, interview yung tawag. But if dito sa freelancing world, discovery call or sales call na siya. So ngayon pa lang, mag-ready ka na. So hindi mo naman kailangan maging super expert agad dun sa mga tools na yan. You just have to be familiar kasi may malaking difference yan in the long run. So to wrap this up, becoming a social media manager in 2025 with no experience is actually possible, but you have to create your own experience. Start with what you have, put yourself out there, and keep learning as you go. Again, you don't need a degree, you don't need a huge following. You just need one thing, and that is to start. If this helped you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more tips, and comment down below if you want a part 2 of this video. Maybe pwede nating pag-usapan about client onboarding, content creation, pricing your services, and so on. Just comment your request below. And I'll see you on the next one. Keep this.